Ever typed LOL and thought, there has to be an easier way to show I'm laughing? Well, there is, and it's probably living right inside your keyboard. But what if I told you the cheerful yellow faces, the hearts, the flames, the dancing figures, the crying laughing icons we use every single day actually have a secret history? A history that stretches back decades before smartphones, before social media, and even before graphical user interfaces existed? Today, we re-unlocking the surprising origin story of emoji, a journey that begins not on a touchscreen, but on glowing green terminals, long before the digital world understood pictures at all. And by the end, you'll never look at a face with tears of joy or red heart the same way again. Welcome to Tales of Time, and this is the untold history of emoji. Do well to leave a like and subscribe so you don't miss interesting stories that shape the world we all call home. It all begins in the 1970s and early 80s. Computers were primitive. No images, no icons, no colors, just text. And yet, even in this cold, emotionless world of early computing, people found a way to express feelings using nothing but punctuation marks. Colon, hyphen, parenthesis. Together, they formed one of the earliest emotional symbols in the digital world. These humble text faces became known as ASCII emoticons. They seem simple now, but back then, they were revolutionary. Engineers and message board users used them to show jokes, sarcasm, and humor, things early computers simply couldn't express. The first official recorded emoticon appeared in 1982 when computer scientist Scott Fahlman suggested using smiley face for jokes and sad face for serious posts. He had no idea he had just launched a global communication revolution. But while the West was tilting faces sideways, Japan was quietly building something far more expressive. Japanese users developed Emoji, text faces that didn't need to turn your head to understand them. These symbols captured emotion, personality, and culture in ways Western emoticons never could. Rooted in Japan's kawaii aesthetic, they spread through early chat rooms, anime forums, and phone messaging long before the world took notice. And then, in 1999, everything changed. A young Japanese designer named Shigetaka Kurita, working at NTT Docomo, set out to solve a problem. How do you communicate quickly on tiny phone screens with limited characters? His solution? He created 176 little icons, each just 12 pixels by 12 pixels. A heart, a face, weather symbols, a few simple expressions. They were small, they were pixelated, but they were the first true emoji. These tiny drawings exploded in Japan, but the rest of the world had no idea they existed. That would change with the rise of the smartphone. When Apple launched the iPhone in 2007, they quietly included an emoji keyboard, but only for Japanese users. Western users discovered it hidden in the software, unlocked it with hacks, and suddenly emoji began escaping onto the global internet. People didn't just use them, people loved them. Emoji spread across messaging apps, forums, blogs, and emerging platforms like Twitter and Facebook. By 2010, the demand was so great that emoji were officially added to Unicode, the system that standardizes characters for every device on Earth. Once emoji entered Unicode, there was no turning back. Every phone, every computer, every platform could now share the same symbols. Emoji had become universal, but they didn't stay simple for long. As smartphones evolved, emoji transformed into a visual language all their own. Suddenly, one emoji could express tone. It could show sarcasm, anger, affection, awkwardness. Entire conversations started happening with no words at all, just symbols. Linguists now argue that emoji are the fastest growing language in human history. A language without borders. A language without spelling. A language everybody understands, even if they speak none of the same words. But as emoji became more powerful, they also became more controversial. The classic revolver emoji became a toy water gun after public pressure. The peach and the eggplant developed unexpected cultural meanings. Skin tone variations sparked global conversations about identity and representation. Countries debated which flags should be allowed. New emoji proposals became news stories. Emoji were no longer just symbols. They were reflections of culture, politics, and social change. From 12-pixel drawings to thousands of modern icons, from ASCII text faces to animated reactions, emoji have traveled a long way, and their evolution is still accelerating. Every year, new emoji are added. New foods, new objects, new identities, new emotions. In a world more connected than ever, a small yellow face can cut across languages and continents, carrying emotion instantly, something humans have been trying to do since the earliest days of writing. Emoji didn't just transform communication. They became the world's first truly global digital language. And to think, it all started with a colon, a hyphen, and a parenthesis.